Today's video is sponsored by Tokyotreat and Sakuraco. With Sakuraco, you'll receive 20 traditional and artisan Japanese delights, including Japanese teas and one wonderfully crafted example of tableware with your box every month. As for Tokyotreat, you'll get to try up to 20 of the latest, most exclusive and seasonal flavored Japanese snacks that are only available for a very limited time, so we get to share the hype as well. You can actually get $5 off your first Sakuraco or Tokyotreat box by using the code MASAKOX at checkout or by using the links in the description before March 31st. I hope you're going to enjoy what I'm about to show you, and take it away, other me!
Tokyotreat and Sakuraco are very graciously providing yet more boxes and experiences, and if you've been following the last few months, they have been pretty interesting. Don't worry if you feel like you can't really get your head around them. As I've been able to show before, they give you a guide. They easily give you a guide to help, so everything in here can get you covered. Oh, and by the way, when you're reading this, you can also get a really good bit of information about where everything comes from across Japan, so you're in the know. And if you are planning your next holiday, you can definitely maybe pick out some certain places to explore further. But first of all, we have the salad arare. Come like this, and I'm not really getting a salad flavour, but they are very salty. Oh, wait, the second one got me. It's like there's a little bit of Caesar salad dressing in there. This arare has a rich and salty umami flavour, and yeah, that kind of does. But yeah, you definitely get a little bit of Caesar salad in there, and I'm not sure whether it's actually meant to be in there, but it is there. What also makes Sakuraco stand out is that it gives you a nice little bit of crockery, or an extra bit of accessories to go with your meal. And this one, this month, came with chopsticks. And these are really cool. Waka Saobama Hashikaido. With interesting circles representing happiness and harmony, these chopsticks with an enamel-like finish are sure to bring you good luck. Well, based on the fact that I am continuing my work with Sakuraco and Tokyotreat, it already has brought me good luck. Next up, we have matcha karinto. Karinto is a simple snack with a history of hundreds of years, consisting of only flour, yeast, and brown sugar. It can easily be combined with other flavors, in this case matcha and matcha chocolate, because yes, it's matcha and mochi themed, because every single box has a theme. So I'm looking forward to this, because matcha, it's a little bit of a hit and miss relationship with me, but yeah, mostly it's a hit. And what should this be? And I think I remember having the Sakura karinto last month, so. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that crunch, I remember that sugary sweetness, but this time, it's got more of a mature level to it. Instead of like the Sakura sweetness, it's got more of an earthy, more kind of content and calm note to it. But, burdock arare, not to be confused with the bardock, but it is where the name is derived. So, this is just another hard, crunchy cracker with a little bit of a soft inside, so let's try it. Ooh. 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 That's planty. That is very planty. I'm not sure whether I like that or not, but whoa. Oh. That threw me for a loop, quite honestly. I mean, I wasn't expecting that. It's very organic, let's just say that. Then we have some apricot kuzumochi. And again, I once forgot to brought a spoon. And yeah, I can speak English. Yeah, but kuzumochi, it's like a jelly mochi type thing. So it's sort of like the interior of a mochi, but in the form of a jelly. So again, I shall put this in the fridge and we shall save this for tea tonight because I'm already spoiling my appetite. I'm still meant to be on a diet, but this is just too good. This is sweet potato kanten. And kanten is Japanese sweet potatoes that are much sweeter than varieties found elsewhere and feature prominently in Japanese treats. Enjoy the unique taste of baked sweet potato with this kanten. Oh, it's got that kind of like interesting like oblat. It's got that oblat thing that I had last month. So yeah, I remember things. So down in one. That is very reminiscent of a sweet potato. Like the Western sweet potatoes, they tend to get really florally, like when they're starting to get a little bit on the turn, but the Japanese sweet potatoes are already inherently sweet, so that definitely checks out. You can take off that edible oblat covering. It's a wrapper, so you can have it, you don't have to have it, it's all good. Hochija mochi is next, and this comes from Hokkaido, and it's a rare find outside of Japan. Experience the comforting taste of hochija with this smooth mochi. The rich flavor pairs well with a cup of light tea, which incidentally, you do get plenty of tea in these snack boxes. So let's take a look at this wrapper right here, and already it comes with a little extra bit of wrapper. So let's see. Oh, even more wrapper, and oh, it comes in the form of a bar. And oh, this comes with edible oblat as well. Oh, okay, it's slightly different, so you can just, tuck in. There's some talking about that. It's definitely very smooth. And there I'm getting the matcha. That's very nice and very handy too, because sometimes you don't want to have mochi and you get all the powdered sugar all over you, or the kind of dusting of it. So this is actually kind of handy, and the oblat definitely helps, but again, you can take it off if you want to. Now, as soon as I told Philly what was going to be in this box, she went a beeline for the daifuku, the matcha cream daifuku. So there is plenty to have. This is the really soft stuff that you're very familiar with from pop culture, and just pop it in your mouth. That's smooth. This, excuse me, comes from Kumamoto, and a perfect balance between bitter matcha, sweet cream, and bean paste. Yeah, I definitely taste the cream. Not so much the bitterness though. The cream does win out on this occasion, so I will tell you that. We're back to the hochija with hochija chocolate chunky. Or, no, crunchy. Sorry about that, I can remember things. But this comes from Shiga Prefecture, and this combines 400 years of tea knowledge from Kyoto's Rikuyen with their modern approach to sweets. It kind of reminds me of a bit of granola as well, so it comes out like that, and down the hatch. This reminds me of those cornflakes chocolate bars that you make as a kid. You kind of like put chocolate, you kind of stick like cornflakes together and stuff like that. I don't know what's going on, but there's an undertone of cheese in there. I don't know why. I don't know why there's an undertone of cheese in there. It reminds me a little bit of a mild cheddar. I don't know why, but the cornflake texture is definitely there, and that makes me happy. Now, it can't be a Sakuraco box without some Baumkuchen right here. This time matcha. You all know what Baumkuchen is. It's a really nice and soft, doughy texture that comes in the form of a donut. Already, this takes me back to my early convention days, because I think that's where I had Japanese Baumkuchen for the first time ever. And definitely reminds me of those simpler times where you could just go to a convention, you didn't have to worry about responsibilities, you could just go and have a good time, buy all the Yuki Nagato figures that you could possibly have, and now you're older, they're stuck in a wardrobe, because shame. But I'm not ashamed about eating this. Nishio matcha pie. Now, this isn't an actual pie, because I don't think pies actually get this thin, but I remember having like a red wine flavor version of this not too long ago. And that was pretty good. That kind of blew me away. And it's folded into 432 layers. What? And this crispy pie has rare Nishio matcha worked in its dough. A delicate balance between sweet and bitter. I'll give it a try to that. Oh, crumply. Oh no! No, no! There is a battle between bitterness and sweetness. The bitterness is there, but I think it ends up being quite neutral. But either way, very, very nice. And yes, I know, rude to talk with my mouth full, but I've got 432 layers in here. Can you blame me? Next up, we have some matcha wafers right here, definitely. This comes from Gunma, and using a specialist flour from Gunma, these are light and crispy wafer sandwiches. So don't think that this is meant to be... Oh. Now, the perils of travelling from overseas, so sometimes you might expect them to be damaged, but it's not going to detract from the taste, that's for sure. That matcha cream right in here, that really pairs well with the wafer. Nice combination. Gives you a really nice kind of flavour profile right there. And as to be expected, you do get some tea. This is Sakura Sencha. So this is from a reminder of the last couple of months. And once again, I'll be sure to add this to my collection for guests. And I know I have a friend who is very into Japanese culture. She'll definitely appreciate some Sakura Sencha. So add that with your tea. Now, okay, we're getting some soft dough here. We're going to bring in the dough. So this is Uji green tea bread. And, oh, I think I've had similar things to this before. But can you tell there's mochi in there? That's a doughy boy. That's a very doughy boy. And, oh, actually, look at that. Look at this. Oh, that tears really nicely. Reminds me of tigers almost. But yeah, definitely no tigers in this bread. So, oh, Japanese bread is so good. I don't get how they can store this and it remains just as soft. I don't get it. I'd love to figure out how they do, though. Handshake to whoever came up with soft bread from Japan. I really need to go to a Japanese bakery, man. Now we have some matcha manju right here, which I have already opened, and I remember having manju before, and this is very similar from Kumamoto Prefecture. And this contrasts the slight bitterness of matcha worked into its dough with a sweet red bean paste. So, but the bean paste is actually green. No, don't think it's like going to be red bean paste, even though it says red bean paste, but it's green. But matcha theme, ooh. Definitely got the bitterness there, but it's got a nice sweet aftertaste there, so it's actually a really nice combination of the two. Yeah, matcha manju. Manju glad I let you know about what it is. But yeah, that pretty much just wraps up the Sakuraco side of things, so immediately, I'm not going to keep you waiting. And already, let's get into the Tokyotreat box, by the way, which also comes with its own handy-dandy information guide with mochi taro. And this already intrigues me so, because I remember taro. And this is a classic dagashi from Yalkin. That's kind of like a traditional candy-based thing. And these are lightly salted rice crackers, which come in traditional packaging. So, you like rice crackers? There you go. And I remember seeing taro before, and yeah, that's kind of bite-sized. They've got nice salty flavour to it, and yeah, they don't remind me of mochi in a way, but I guess maybe they're deep-fried or something? Now, don't be concerned. These are called Sparrow's Egg Crackers, and I'm not quite sure what these are, but they are a classic sweet and spicy soy sauce flavoured peanut-based snack. Don't worry, there is no birdie elements right here. It's just for marketing purposes, but yeah, they do kind of look like eggs right here, so yeah, don't let that put you off. There is a soy sauce note to it, but they do have the crunchy exterior, like a peanut mini egg or something like that, but those are really Moorish. Very nice. We're getting Sakura Marshmallow. So, Sakura Latte Marshmallow, my mistake. We're getting major spring vibes from these marshmallows. You get a lot of them. Like, look at that. You get like dozens of them in here, but yeah. Sakura petals, I'm surprised, actually. I thought with marshmallows, they're quite neutral in flavour most of the time. You really have to pack in the flavour, but surprisingly, yeah. I'm getting sakura petals in here. Very good job. Now we get Puku Puku Thai Strawberry. And no, it's not Thai flavoured. It's just Thai as in T-A-I. But yeah, and hopefully, hey, look at that. It's managed to survive transit. So yeah, it's one of those things that you can get to see in like Japanese stores. And oh wow, the strawberry's really strong with this one. But yeah, strawberry cream right there in the middle. Let's give this a try. Oh. Got bite and ooh. The nice cracker flavour, the strawberry cream inside, Japanese strawberry. It's got like a little airy texture, like an arrow. Oh, I'll be sure to save the rest for Philly. But you might want something savoury after all that strawberry cream. And this is Maruchan Red Kitsune Udon. And ooh, udon noodles, like ooh, very nice. I'll be sure to try this later on for my lunch because this does look very appealing. But this is Red Kitsune Udon, and it's one of the most popular instant noodles in Japan. Ooh, very nice. The noodles are served in a flavorful broth with dried bonito flakes, kelp, and topped with a large piece of double deep-fried tofu. Oh, so that's what it is. I wasn't too sure whether it was meat or not, but that's deep-fried tofu, so ooh, I'm looking forward to that. Oh, and by the way, if you weren't quite sure how to read the instructions, it does come with instructions, by the way, so it is very handy. Now, these really bring me close to home and back in my youth. They're Japanese mini monster gummies, and this kind of stuff, it's just like powdered deep-fried bacon, but not really deep-fried, but sort of reminds me of that kind of novelty bacon that you get sometimes, but can you separate them? Oh, you're not supposed to, but oh, you can. Oh, yeah, you can. Enjoy your next picnic or snack time with these friendly little monsters. Well, I mean, you pretty much like squash monsters and then compress them into tangy sweets, so you have to use your imagination quite a bit. Koro Cola chewing candy. So, okay, if you love cola-flavoured candy, then these Koro Cola chewing candy will hit the spot. They're basically cola-flavoured bonbons. Yep. Those are cola bonbons. And they're quite powdery. The colour's not overpowering either, so that's quite good, because sometimes cola bonbons, they can be really strong, like really in your face, but this kind of gradually introduces you to the flavour, so you don't have to worry about that. Of course, this is the big thing that you see when you first open the box. Kit Kat Banana Caramel! You always get Kit Kats in here, and I'm never disappointed. And hopefully these, though, they do survive transit. So let's just see. Banana Caramel, they all come individually wrapped. I think they come with 11 of them, so you might have to fight for the last one. But, oh, okay. These actually survived, because the last time they melted a little bit. But yeah, let's do it. It's a Kit Kat. And does it taste like banana caramel? Yeah, it kind of does, actually. The caramel's in there. The banana fades away very quickly, though. It's mostly caramel, so it should be caramel banana or something like that. But, yeah. Perfectly respectable. Now, this is quite grown up. So this is Cocoa Bola. And these are basically, you know, chocolate balls. But these are rich and bitter dark chocolate. So, ooh, this is like for a more refined experience. So far, everything's been quite punchy. But this one, ooh, these remind me of like breakfast cereal things you'd see. Nice and airy, but flavour isn't really quite rich, but they are moreish. I really wouldn't say it's bitter. It's like they're actually thinking of me, because I always forget to bring, you know, utensils. But this is like Ramen Shop Taro's Ramen Snack. So enjoy the bold flavours of this noodle snack that has the right amount of seasoning and crunch. So it's basically just crispy noodles, but in a packet. And yeah, just be careful. When you open it, you will drop them. So please excuse my etiquette, but this is the only way I can get it without dropping anything. That is very, very nice, but they instantly remind me of very, very tiny Walker's French fries. That's really, really moreish. I mean, all of these are really moreish, but that in particular as well. Now we have more taro from Mr. Onion right here, and it's literally, you know, an onion guy with an onion kid. So I feel really bad, actually, because I'm basically just tearing into their children, but I'm guessing it's onion-flavoured puffs. Ooh, they are corn puff snacks, are always popular. They have light, flavourful, and a great texture to them. Onion soup flavour, ooh. I do like me some French onion soup. It does have that onion kind of aftertaste to it. Definitely reminds me of a roast in a way, very nice. Now, I need to wash all of this down with some Calpis soda lemon flavour, and Philly absolutely adores Calpis. And don't be immature. This is, oh no, not lemon, melon cream soda. So again, I'm not really a fan of melon, so I'll be really interested to see. It's okay. It's alright. I'd drink this, but I'm not really a fan of melon, but it's certainly tolerable. Cream sodas, I'm not really big into them, but yeah, this is alright. It definitely sort of reminds me of ice cream in a way, but the melon, thankfully, isn't overwhelming you, so you can have a good time with this. But I think it's nothing like the yogurt, you know, Fanta drink I had last month. Go and check that video out, by the way. Now, immediately, as soon as I saw that this was going to be coming in here, this was like, what? How come I've not heard of this? Pringles Cream Stew. It's cream stew, but Pringles. Pringles are surprisingly popular in Japan, and that really took me by surprise. Not only getting cream stew, but look at that. Now, these are much smaller than the Pringles that you get here. Tiny. Look at that. That should be like, I don't know, a third bigger. But anyway, is the taste just as good? I'm mostly getting cheese. I'm mostly getting cheese with a hint of vegetable. So, okay. I guess it's meant to be some that the cheese is the cream and the vegetables are the stew. So, I think you're meant to, like, make up the fact that it's a cream stew, but honestly, that's just cheesy veg. Now this is a Tokyotreat exclusive. You can't get this anywhere else. It's a Tokyo layer loaf. So now that I've actually got it the right way around, let's try this out. Now this is very much similar to the Sakuraco thing that we had earlier. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That's layered. That's full of layers. Shrek would love it. And let's get the doughiness thing. Oh, very nice. So we partnered with Tokyo Natural Yeast to bring you this Japanese bread snack with strawberry and sweet red bean paste baked right in. Strawberry and red. Oh, you can see. Look, if you look very carefully. that works really well. The red bean paste doesn't overwhelm you, but it does neutralize the strawberry, because the strawberry is quite overpowering in Japanese snacks. This kind of makes it blend together in a way, which is really nice. Definitely a nice change of pace, that's for sure. Another Tokyotreat exclusive is Tokyotreat and Pine Ame Candy. So Sakura candy too. This classic pineapple flavour gets the Sakura season makeover in this spring 2022 exclusive. You know, you've got to be subscribed to get this. Oh, okay. It looks like just a really, really buff and chubby polo. You know, like a fruit polo or something like that. It's crunchy like a fruit polo. And the Sakura thing, ooh. There's marzipan in there or something. Ooh, that's a really sensational experience. Definitely reminds me of fruit polos. But yeah, that was a Tokyotreat box. Thanks once again to Tokyotreat and Sakuraco for providing these lovely boxes. And if you'd like to get yourself another one of these as well, you have until April 30th to get your order in and to get $5 off of it by going to the website or using the code MASTERCO at checkout. I hope you're all doing really well, and I shall see you once again next month for some more boxes. Catch you later!